Outlawed Podcast.
Outlawed Podcast.
My name is Noah Outlaw.
I'm Garrett Harrelson.
We are hostess with the mostesses.
It's original. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're just hosts of
We're
this
hosts.
awesome podcast.
Yeah, we don't have the most of anything.
I have a most of a lot of things.
Well, like what?
I probably have I hold the record for. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh, so you're lying?
No. I can tell this story in a minute. It's a pretty off the wall story, to just tell in the first 30 seconds.
Well, we can. Let's introduce our guest first, and then we can get into your story.
Okay, cool.
Sophia Primera.
Producer Sophia. Woo!
Hi, thank you.
Yeah, I'm happy to have you on the show.
I'm happy to be on.
You were kind of on the show last week.
Kind of.
You had a bullwhip.
I did have a bullwhip.
I have the bullwhip right now. I'm not using it on anyone. No bullwhip using.
Please.
No lashings given out today.
Please, I'm not a fan of that.
We're tired of hitting each other with the bullwhip.
And then,
so
y'all hit me, and then I hit y'all, and y'all get mad at me.
I haven't hit you once with a bullwhip.
Or
I
they
hit
hit me.
you very soft.
So, okay,
and then you
Morgan hit me.
whipped me
Pretty hard
so
last
hard.
time. Morgan hit me pretty hard
You
last
hit me on the ass a few minutes ago with it, and
I did.
it hurt. It's just still a mark on
Yeah,
it.
no, you yelled at me. Like, who the fuck are you?
I got mad, dude. I was genuinely pretty upset.
I know you were.
I was like, don't hit me
I
with
was
the whip that hard,
oh,
dude.
okay, I didn't. Okay, fine.
I'm not your kid. Don't hit me.
Hey, you are my kid. You're all my children now.
I'm like a year older than you.
And I'm older than Garrett, so.
Are you? When's your birthday?
Oh, hush. You're not a host.
September 10th.
September 10th. That's right. She's older than you.
I'm a month older than you.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm way taller than you, so.
I'm taller. Okay, if we're going off
Okay.
tallness, I'm taller than all of you.
But I'm older than you, so.
Well, that's fine. Anyway, Outlawed Podcast with Sophia Primera, our best friend, producer Sophia Primera. Sophia went to Colorado with us.
I did.
Part of the
She's
Rado
fun.
boys.
She was actually kind of on episode 4, of last week's show, because she was kind of on it because she was hitting us at times and also texting us during the show.
Not to say anything about cheese, which
Yeah, she got mad at me for mentioning cheese. I was bummed. I'm a big fan of cheese.
we got a lashing for that. That was not fair.
Cheese is
You don't
gross.
if you don't like cheese, I don't like you.
Cheese is on a lot of things.
It's in most things.
You eat cheese curds at Buffalo Wild Wings with caramel sauce.
Caramel.
Ew.
Apparently, it tastes like
What? Cheese and caramel sauce?
Dude, apparently, so we were there the other day, and the waiter was like, "Yo,"
He got really close.
Yeah, he got really close.
Like
Kinda
a shady,
kind of
agreement.
kind of got quiet, like we're talking about some top secret stuff. He goes, "Yo, y'all ever had cheese curds here?" And I
Anyway,
said,
wait. Yeah, of course we have cheese.
"Fuck, we look like, of
Yeah,
course."
get on with it, man.
Come on, and then he goes, "Y'all know what I tried?" Because he was like, and no, he goes, he made it very clear, not a fan of cheese curds from Buffalo Wild Wings. He was like, "I don't like them, hate them." But then, in the back one day, they said, "Dip it in some caramel." And he said, "What?" They said, "Dip it in some caramel." He said he dipped it, and he was like, it was like the heavens opened up or something.
It tastes like a beignet, or what's it
a
called?
beignet.
It tastes
And
like
you
a
tried it?
beignet.
No, we haven't tried it.
Oh.
We should. We should do
We're
that. We really should try
I'd
that.
really like to know what you think about that. That
I'm sure
sounds
it's good.
interesting.
If someone tells me something's good, I'm probably gonna like it.
Yeah.
You put anything in front
If
of me,
it's
I'm
Weird
good-
gonna
combination.
I mean, Here's the thing. I don't like tomatoes.
even though you're eating tomatoes in
You're
this guacamole right now.
Tomatoes and
I
guac.
don't like raw tomatoes. Like I've
Those
seen.
are raw tomatoes.
No. But I mean, by themselves. Like
Oh.
people will eat tomatoes, like the little small ones.
Yeah.
Eat them just like they're grapes.
Oh, I do that.
You have issues. If you do that, you have an issue.
They're good.
They're not.
Pop them all day, brother.
But you pop them. You've been fucking hosing popping tomatoes.
Bro, a long time ago when I was a kid, I used to get those at the store, just at the grocery store at Kroger's, just all day, just pop them all day like grapes.
Just popping pillies, huh?
I love tomatoes.
Little tomato pillies.
Shut up. Why is everything about drugs about you?
Nothing. I never talk about drugs. What do you mean? I'm just trying to quote a Post Malone song because I feel like my joke hasn't been landing, and I guess it's just not funny. That's probably why it wasn't landing.
You're not funny.
Yeah, it wasn't funny.
You're not funny.
Sorry.
All right.
It's okay. Better luck next time.
Thanks, Gare. I'll make
Good
you
luck,
laugh. I'll make you laugh. I make you laugh like at least 37 times a day. So
I hope our podcast is funny.
Yeah, I do too. I think we're just funny, like, as humans. So, like, I think that's why. Because, like,
I
we don't try to be funny.
I'm funny.
You are
and
funny.
that's why I was nervous about being on the podcast. Because, one, I sound like I'm 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
On
That's funny. I think that's funny.
That's true and funny.
I don't think I'm as funny as you guys.
Well, no, you are. You're funny. You are funny in your own ways. You have, like, the you don't really make jokes. You just make fun of people who make bad jokes. And that's what our relationship is. And it's really fun.
That's very true.
You know what I mean? Like Soph will rarely crack a joke. But if I say something stupid.
If we're making the jokes, she will feed off of that.
Exactly.
And say, wow, you were incredibly unfunny. And that in itself is a joke.
Yeah.
And then that's funny.
Yeah.
And that's her jokes.
Soph's very level-headed.
Never noticed that.
Her jokes are being on our ass.
Yeah,
That's
what
where she
makes
where
fun
humor
of us
comes
for
from.
trying
It's
to be
very
funny.
hard not to be on your ass.
Yeah, it's true.
Really?
Yes.
No, I
It sounds like you're telling the truth.
No, that sounds like a whole bowl of truth gumbo right there. You know what I mean?
I am telling the truth.
No, we're pretty whack humans actually.
But I don't know why you hang out with us, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't either. Like
But you're on a podcast, so you signed the contract.
No,
Yes,
yeah,
you
y'all are pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Seriously, thank you.
we've been friends for like 3 years. I'd hope so. I'd hope you think we're pretty cool.
It'd be pretty dumb if you just came out one day and said, "Hey, you guys aren't cool." It'd be like, "Wow, really? All this time we haven't known?"
Yeah, for sure. Like if you were just like, "Hey guys, y'all are not cool. I don't like to be around you." I'd be like, "Oh well, you kind of." I'd be on your ass because I'd be like, "What? You really wasted 3 years of your life around people you don't like?"
What's up with people always being fake?
Being fake.
What's always the?
What do you mean?
What are the?
Please elaborate.
Yeah, please elaborate. Where's that coming from?
Okay, I just don't understand the basic human psyche of acting like you like people.
someone? Yeah, like and that you don't.
Yeah, just don't talk to them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm not like most people.
I feel like most people are like relationship based, and they're like, oh well, and like I feel like most people don't like confrontation. I actually am like that. I don't really like confrontation.
I love it.
I hate confrontation.
I love confrontation. It's one of my
We know
favorite
this.
things.
I know you do.
Wait, what do you mean you know this?
Cause
You always. Here's one thing that I'll do. I was talking to Garrett about this the other day, Sophia, and here's one thing that I'll do that Garrett was like, oh, I don't do that. Like, have you ever having a conversation with someone that and you're talking about something that you know well, and they think they know it well, and they say something that sounds really, really stupid, but you kind of just go with it to not make them feel stupid?
I feel like I've done that before.
I've been stupid in a conversation or let people?
Yes.
Well, everyone has, I think, but I'm saying like if you are have you ever been talking to someone who was saying something stupid,
Sure.
but you just let it go because you don't want to be like that's wrong. Garrett, no sir. Garrett will be like, wait, what? What are you talking about? You're stupid. He'll call him out on it.
I wouldn't call anyone stupid.
No. But you'll call him out. You'll be like, wait, what do you mean? Like we were talking to. I'm not gonna say who it was. The other day, we were talking to someone about football.
I don't remember this.
Well, I'll tell you later who it was. We were talking to someone about football the other day, and this person kept saying stuff that made no sense. But she was trying, or they were trying to act like she knew they knew what they were talking about, and I was like, and I would just go with it and be like, yeah, for sure. And you were like, what? What are you talking about? And I was like, Garrett, please, just let them do their thing, please. And you were like, everything she said, you would question it. She obviously didn't know what she's talking about. But like, and you should kind of understand that and just let it go. But you're like,
You have
wait, what do
to
you mean?
educate people.
No, you don't.
You have to educate
No, you don't.
people.
Not
you have
someone,
to let them know you're wrong.
No,
let them know
you don't.
they're wrong.
No,
so
you
they
don't.
can learn.
Not about little things like football, like something that doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or like it matters, but isn't.
Nothing matters.
A lot of things matter.
Oh.
But, it's like.
I'm really interested to know who this is.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Oh.
It's not you. So
I think I know who it is.
Yeah, I don't pretend to know about football.
Yeah, no, it's she. I'll say she because I've said she like a million times. She just didn't
It
know.
was he the entire time.
And she did not know what she was talking about. And I was sitting there like, I'd go with her and be like, yeah, I don't know. You know, that's what I would say. I'd be like, yeah, I don't know. And while we we're talking about football, and but Garrett kept calling her out. It would be like, "Hey, what are you talking about?" Kept questioning her. I was like, "Garrett, please stop."
But you have to educate people, dude.
You don't have to do.
I'm not
shit.
belittling them. I'm just educating them so they know next time.
It makes them feel dumb. It puts and you could tell that she when you would ask her, she would like try to stop talking about it because she knew whether she was wrong or didn't make any sense.
Sorry, I just don't want to hear the wrong thing. I don't want to hear people say the wrong thing.
But it's one thing. We gotta work on that, especially if you want people like to enjoy us, and you know what I mean. So if you want people to enjoy being around us, we can't make them feel dumb, even
Sophia,
if they are.
Sophia, do I make you feel dumb?
No, I don't think you make me feel dumb.
Come on.
What?
I've never made Sophia feel dumb.
What are you trying to say?
I've never made her feel dumb.
I know, but you do that, and that's like the one that I can think of. But you do that quite a bit. And I've talked to you before. I'm like, dude, just stop. Let them live their life and be dumb. It's fine.
No,
we have to focus on ourselves.
Everyone should be smart.
Yeah, but it's not
We're
about
not smart. But
look, bro. If someone doesn't know, like, Jacoby Jones is where did he go to college? Like, you don't need to. Like, no one needs to know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to educate people on that.
Okay.
So,
sorry, I'll work on myself. I will change myself.
Well, y'all, that's that's life. You know, that's life, man. So that's just something to keep in mind. You know,
I do that to my friends and people I love, though. That's what the beauty of being with someone with a friend is.
That's true.
They're assholes, and they're loving assholes.
Yeah, for sure, I agree. But anyway, yeah. So just work on that. But we're gonna move on from that.
Should I work on that? Guys, comment down below on YouTube. Message me at 713.
No,
message me on Twitter. See if that's all right with you guys. I don't think it's that bad. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. No, I think it's really bad.
Well,
I think it's because I've done it to him a lot of times. And
you don't ever do that to me.
Oh, what you got there, Sophia?
Oh, I have some cucumber water that I made.
Water with cucumbers in it.
Yeah, it's very good. It's detoxes.
I was about to ask, what is the goal of drinking that?
Yeah, it's very good for your skin.
So it makes the water taste like horse piss, but it makes your body feel good.
Cucumber water is delicious.
It's good
I
stuff.
love cucumber.
I'm just not a fan of cucumbers.
And I will tell you right now,
try
you
some,
are wrong.
please.
I'm
telling you in a loving way.
All right, you know what? I've seen people drink this before. I've never had it. I hate cucumbers. I will drink this and give my honest review.
Can I have some?
No.
Yes.
Thank you. I want to try.
What the fuck is this?
Give it to me.
All right, I'm going for a second drink. Because the first one is a little shocking.
I put cucumber and lemon and lime in there, so it might be kind of tart.
Well, you know what? The lemon and lime hits me first.
Yeah.
And I like that. I'm a big fan of lemons and limes.
Oh, dude, that's delicious. That's so good.
But then the cucumber taste hits me, and I don't like
I
the
love cucumbers, dude. I pop them, bro. I pop them boys all day, brother. Just like what was the things before?
Tomatoes.
There you go. Pop those all day. What's you're a big health nut. I see.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a
you're a pretty big health nut.
You're one of the healthiest people I know.
Yeah, for
really?
sure. Way healthier than us.
Yes. You're a 3 times healthier than me and Noah. I
am about to go. What time? It's 10:48 at night. After we're done recording this podcast, I'm gonna put deep fried wings from Pluckers in the microwave and eat them.
And you are gonna you're gonna eat guacamole and drink
cucumber water all night.
I might have some Captain Crunch. I might splurge a little bit.
Oops, all berries.
No, we didn't get Oops All Berries.
We did not get Oops All Berries.
We only got the peanut butter, the regular sweet corn and oat cereal.
Oops All Berries are the best.
And then I brought some apples for myself and some powdered peanut butter, PB2. It's very good. 80% less fat.
Yep. See what I mean?
I don't really focus on that. Actually, what I'm trying to focus on is less grease.
Yeah.
Try to lower my cholesterol because it's insanely high. My blood pressure is always insanely high.
You know what doesn't have... Well, you know what has cholesterol?
What?
Like dairy milk. And you know what doesn't have cholesterol?
Okay.
Almond milk. And we have some.
Yeah, I bought some. I listened to you. I bought some.
Yeah. We got almond milk.
Almond milk, vanilla almond milk tastes like a milkshake. It's amazing.
Yeah, dude. The vanilla... I'm a big fan of that.
Chocolate one? You like the chocolate one?
Yeah, the chocolate one's good.
Yeah.
Well, it's like literally... So I'm not a huge fan of like dairy milk itself. Like I just don't like it. I grew up drinking it a lot, and then all of a sudden I just didn't like it. And then...
I've always loved it. I love cows.
No, I would
fan.
definitely be the person that drank a glass of milk every night.
Soph got me into almond
Big fan
milk.
how they just graze. No,
we're not. Okay, no, we're not talking about cows. I'm gonna start talking about cows, Garrett.
Okay.
Soph got me into almond milk, and it's really good. Like the first time I ever had it, I did not know what to expect. It tastes like it literally is like it's like ice cream almost.
It's amazing.
It tastes so good.
I drink
it's
it
so
as dessert. The
much
vanilla one.
better than regular milk, like or cow milk. Like it's so much better.
What did you want? What kind of milk did you want the other day? You were telling me.
What'd you just say?
Pecan milk.
Milk?
What'd you just say?
How do you say milk?
Oh God.
Say milk.
Guys.
Say it.
Milk.
Milk.
MELK.
MELK.
I can't help it. That's how
Milk?
I say it.
You say milk?
Milk.
It's funny.
Milk.
Almond milk.
Kind of like
Milk.
Belk.
Milk.
Like the store. Belk.
Milk.
Belk.
Yeah.
There's a store named Belk.
Yeah, it's on Elf.
It's on what?
No, not on Elf. I don't know. They wrap presents there. I don't know. But moving on. From
Anyway,
Belk.
almond milk. No, the other day we had this idea. So we were thinking of, ever since I found out on the last episode how milk is made from almonds, and they have like soy milk, and they have what else? What kind of milk do they have?
Hemp milk, oat milk, cashew milk.
Cashew milk. They have all kinds of milk. And I was trying to think of nuts that were good that I could, milk that isn't like a thing already. And one thing I'd never heard of, me and Garrett were eating some delicious oatmeal raisin.
Thank you, Grandma Sue, for the cookies.
Grandma
I hope you're
Sue
listening to this. Actually, I hope you don't. I hope you don't listen to this.
I hope. I hope she made and sent me these oatmeal raisin cookies with white chocolate and pecans, and I was like, dude, pecan milk.
Yeah, I've actually never seen pecan milk in the stores, but I did look up on Pinterest some recipes, and there are recipes.
So what you're saying is, we created an idea, and we start producing pecan milk, and start selling it.
I've never seen it in the stores
on Outlawed Clothing.
So pecan milk.
That would be interesting. Yeah, we should definitely try that.
That would be stupid. Y'all shouldn't do that. Why would you sell pecan milk
we set up
on a clothing store?
We'll set up outside of HEB or something.
No,
or set up
like
outside
the Girl
of Kroger.
Scouts.
Or y'all can just start Outlawed Milk and just start making milk.
What, Outlawed milk?
Yeah, or you know what? Don't call it Outlawed Milk. Whatever.
No,
like
because
that,
then
though.
we'll have to give you 1%.
Yeah, you'll have to give me 1%, which I've demanded.
We are not gonna get. We had a heated discussion
About that
earlier where it went totally dude.
Okay.
Total social network in here.
We don't want to get into that again.
We're not
Noah
gonna get
told me. He literally told me, I can't wait to stand over your shoulder while watch you write me a check
Because
for 1% of our company.
Me and Garrett started an online thrift store on Depop called Outlawed Clothing, and we sell thrifted and vintage stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Noah is
What's my
trying to
last
claim this.
Outlaw.
He's trying to claim
What's my last
this,
name?
Not
this
outlawed.
business.
My last name's Outlaw.
Yes, but outlawed is not.
So-
you can't claim that word.
So don't get your don't bring your don't.
You
don't,
really can't claim that word
raise
unless
your
it was outlaw
don't raise
clothing.
Can I,
Not even.
You can let me
not
talk.
even.
Y'all gonna let me talk?
Maybe that they
Y'all
have
gonna
easy
let me
keys
talk?
Maybe
Let me talk.
depends. What do you have to say?
When did we start Outlaw Productions?
August of 2018.
When did y'all start Outlaw Clothing?
November of 2018.
So we already had a company set up called Outlaw Productions.
Yeah, but we didn't call it Outlaw
And you,
Productions.
yes, we did. It's called Outlaw Productions. And then 2 months later, someone who is a part of Outlaw Productions.
I'll give you a lashing.
Don't hit me with that shit. Someone who's a part of Outlaw Productions started a company called Outlawed Clothing. That would make it seem like it's all part of the same parent company.
Sophia, your dad's a lawyer. Back me up on this.
Your dad is not a lawyer.
My dad is not a lawyer.
Yeah.
Back me up on this, dude. You know something. You read his law books, right?
We definitely
Here's the
should
thing.
get in contact with the
We're not gonna
lawyer
talk about
if
this right now.
Noah's serious about this.
Here's the thing. All I'm asking, and you're lucky that all I'm asking for is 1%. I don't know why that's such a big deal. That means if y'all make $1,000, I get what, $1 or $10.
10.
10?
Yeah.
Not intelligent. But
Wait, I don't know. Actually, I'm kind of starting to doubt myself.
yeah,
I really have
let's
to look
figure
it
that
up.
But literally, if y'all make $1,000, that's almost that's $1 to $10. That's nothing.
100% is $100 is 10% of 1,000. So, yeah, what's one? It's $10.
$10,
or is it
$10? Let's just say $10. That makes most sense. That's it. You'll make $2,000. Give me $20. Now, if y'all pop up and become a $1 billion company,
yeah, it's $10.
Finesse. If y'all become
finesse for you because you don't do anything.
Except, we'll still be making money.
Exactly. You'll make a shit ton of money.
Sophia, you know what we should do?
If y'all make $1 billion, it means you have to pay me, what, $100,000? Or $1 million? No, it's $1 million. If y'all become a $1 billion company.
If we become like $1 billion company?
Yeah. But here's the thing, Garrett. So, stop. Because if Garrett...
she didn't do anything.
Garrett, we share... If you become a billionaire, we're both billionaires.
Basically.
If either of us become billionaires, we're millionaires.
Just got my loan money back from school, so it's basically your loan money as well.
Exactly. So,
It's also your loan money, Sophia. Considering I got
Thank
you that Tom.
You're yes. Welcome. Garrett just got me a Tommy Hilfiger
I don't know why
jacket.
we argue about
nice.
this so much. Either give me 1%, but it doesn't really matter because you're going to give me money
I will give
anyway.
you 1%. I'm just saying, you don't have a good case. But
I do have
I'm a nice guy. I'll give you 1%.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm not as nice, and I will take you to court.
You're fucking mean.
I'm not going to court. I'll skip out. I'm going to Chili's.
You're a mean person, and I dislike you.
I will take you to court, Noah.
You're wrong, and I hate you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to Chili's. I'm going to get that 3 for $10. I'm going to get that 3 for $10 deal while y'all duke it out in court.
Let me tell you something, dude. Chili's got the fucking deals,
dude.
3 for $10 is finesse.
We're sitting at my dad's birthday, and he was sitting there going, "Should have gone to Chili's. Should have gone to Chili's." Over and over and over.
You wouldn't stop talking about fucking Chili's, dude. Because we had to wait like an hour and a half for our table.
Yeah, he goes,
and so he's like,
"Should have gone to Chili's."
He's like, if I knew it would be this long, I just wouldn't have gone to Chili's.
It's funny, and he kept talking about Chili's is one of the best restaurants. It's funny.
And then he
one
goes,
of the best
"Garrett, what do you get from Chili's?" And he goes, "Honey Chipotle Chicken Crispers, of course."
He knows
we're like, yeah. And he goes, I know this. I just wanted to check.
Yeah. And then that was actually a good time. That leads back into my story I wanted to tell.
Yeah, tell it.
Where my Mimi, my dad's mother, we call her Mimi. Yeah. It's my grandma.
Yeah.
She was telling me, she's at the table. Had a few margs.
She was. Let's be straight up here. She's almost about leveled.
Probably. I don't know.
She's pretty close to level.
She was saying the cracking jokes. She thinks she's so funny. She's trying to expose me. Except she can't expose me, and I'll tell you why. I used to live with her, me and my dad, a long time ago, and we had a light fixture in my room where it is a ledge basically, and you can go, you can put up things up there. Well, she goes, "You know what I found after you moved out?" And I went, "What'd you find, Mimi?" She goes, "Found some socks." And I went, "Well, what are you implying?" She goes, "Found your jerk off socks." And I went, and the entire table went, "Ooh!"
Oh,
and I went, like my dad, Noah was there, Angela was there,
everyone's there.
Angela's parents were there, and I went, "I'm sorry." She goes, "Yeah, they're all crusty and and hard." And I went, "That wasn't me." And she goes, "Who was it then?" I went, "I don't know, but Mimi, I wasn't even producing then." And then my dad went,
Garrett, this is too much information for your listeners.
This is fucking gross.
My dad went, "Okay, that's enough."
That's enough. He goes, "Really?"
Yeah, he went, "Really?" And I went, "Yeah, listen, she's trying to expose me. That's not true. That's some false ass rumor, right? That's a false ass rumor, and I'm not gonna sit here."
So you're gonna say that Mimi is lying?
Yeah, I claim it. You know that. You know how to claim those socks. I go, "Yeah, you got me. Those socks, man. Them shits are hard.
Those are full of my children.
Them shits are hard. I had to get rid of them somehow, so I threw them up at the light fixtures, of course.
Disgusting.
But I said no, they weren't mine. Try to expose me. So apparently they think I hold the world record of most jerk off socks because she found like 15 up there.
Oh my god!
It wasn't mine, dude.
Jerk off socks?
Had to have been Anthony, my brother. Had to have been Anthony.
That's something Anthony would do.
Dude, it's something Anthony
He would
do.
leave them behind and go, "One day, these will be ours."
No, dude, I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say this.
Say it.
Should I say it?
Yeah. Is it? Well, how bad is it?
It's kind of bad.
Will it offend anybody?
Christians.
All right, that's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
So one day, he told me a long time ago, like 5th grade, 6th grade.
Mm.
He was chilling upstairs at his grandparents' house. And Anthony, I'm sorry if I'm... you'll think it's funny. Whatever.
I know this fucking story.
No, you don't.
I do know the story. You told me the story.
He wanted to pleasure himself, right?
Right.
He wanted to get off.
Sophia, make sure you listen to this.
Oh God.
He wanted to get off. So the thing is, he didn't know where to put the spunk. He found a Bible.
Is this a lie?
No, found a Bible, spunked into one of the pages of the Bible, and he closed it, and he just put it back into it.
Oh,
so we're sitting there one day, and he goes, "In one of those books right there." It wasn't a Bible. I don't know if it was a Bible. It could have been a Bible. He goes, "In one of those books right there."
Let's
my
just say it's not a Bible.
It's my daycare. I don't think
Yeah.
it was. I just added that for for fact. But he knows it could have been any of those books, and there's Bibles there. And he goes, "I don't know which one it was." He just quit.
I love that I'm on this episode.
It's funny.
Great.
Welcome to
Welcome to the
Outlawed
Outlawed
Podcast.
Podcast.
Thank you.
Do you have a funny?
You get
You have a
love.
funny ghost story?
I don't think I
Hit me
have.
with a gross story, Sophia.
I don't.
Something gross has happened to you.
Oh my
Come on,
God.
You got something.
Okay. I think I have one. I was recently talking to Reese. Shout out to Reese,
Yes.
my friend.
Yes.
But she.
Shout out.
Are you gonna tell a story?
Yeah, I'm talking. I don't.
I don't think you can tell a story. You told me.
So she was telling me how she just went to Cracker Barrel recently. And I was
Great
telling
place.
her how I can never go to Cracker Barrel because I have PTSD
Oh, that's right.
from all locations
Right.
of Cracker Barrel. I was about, oh my God, I think I was in like 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I was on a road trip to Fort Stockton, previously known as Fort Knox in the last episode.
Fucking got him.
And I felt so sick in the car. My parents didn't believe me, and I kept asking them to pull over. Finally, we pulled into a Cracker Barrel. I was running inside. I did not make it, and I barfed all over an old lady and a little boy, and it was traumatizing. It was very traumatizing.
Over a little boy?
On his shoes. On his shoes. It was the
that's
worst
funny.
experience of my
That's not
life.
gross. That's funny.
What was the old lady's name? Do you know?
I did not get her name.
Nelda.
Lydia.
She definitely
Nelda.
ran off after I
Linda.
barfed all over her.
It's a good mix.
Linda. Yeah.
Linda.
She ran off.
Yeah,
She didn't even confront you about it?
No, she
She ran off.
No, she was like, oh,
She went away like she was Usain Bolt.
yeah, she was not happy about the situation. And then my parents made me stay after and eat there while I watched them.
Oh, I thought you were about to say
clean my
eat the throw
Oh,
up. And
No.
I'm like, dude, I was like, they made me eat it.
I'm about to say that is the hardest parenting I've ever fucking heard in my life.
That's
Oh,
why
you're
you're such
gonna
a good
throw
kid,
up? You
dude.
better eat that shit.
And I cannot go back to
Put it
Cracker
back.
Barrel ever
Yeah, I
because
remember
it
he-
gives me bad memories.
I remember when we used to work together.
Yeah.
We had a Cracker Barrel right next to the joint. To
Yeah,
our
and we
work.
went to go pick up some food for our boss.
Yeah, and I remember and there was multiple times I was like, you wanna go
I
to Cracker
refused to go inside, and when you picked up the
Barrel?
food, I stayed
yeah,
in the
you
car.
wouldn't go inside. That's
It's a real fear. I don't like it.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
I
really,
haven't thrown up in a really long time.
it's not. I don't really have any gross stories, but I'm gonna give.
Oh, I have a ton of them.
Yeah, I
oh,
know,
boy.
I know.
We know
Do I-
this.
We know, Garrett. We don't have to go into them.
Shit.
Do you have a gross story, Noah?
His
Uh,
feet?
Enlighten us.
I have an interesting. All right, I'll tell this story. Okay,
Your feet?
huh?
Your feet are gross. I
Oh.
don't like looking at them.
Oh.
Garrett the other day walked into his house, took my shoes off. He goes, first thing, he didn't say anything to me. Nothing today. I take my shoes off. He goes, your feet are hard to look at. I was like,
He has one toe bigger than the other, and it's not his like big toe. It's like one of the middle ones, and it's very interesting.
it's unfortunate. It's a birth.
It's definitely something wrong with your genetic coding. In the genetic coding of your feet.
I remember the first time that I saw his feet.
There's a video of you the first
There
time.
is a video.
There's a video of Sophia the first time seeing my foot, and she goes, what the hell is that?
But then you proceeded to slap it, so you had a big thing of slapping your feet. Like
It was funny, dude. It was funny.
you had your feet out, you just slap them.
That's funny.
It was funny, dude. Definitely.
Okay, here's a story. I was about 7 years old. This is a weird story. One thing that to this day I go, That's weird that happened. All right, so I was watching. I was at my grandma's house. She was sitting in her recliner. I was in a sleeping bag on the floor, just in front of the TV, big chillin', watching Country Bears. Remember that movie? All the bears, they're country singers.
No, I do,
dude. Like the live action.
Know the book.
I love
Country Bears.
Love that movie.
Dude, that's weird. You like unlocked a part of my brain.
Yeah,
I remember it now.
It was great. I love that. Anyway, I'm watching Country Bears. Actually, no. I wasn't watching Country Bears. I was watching Power Rangers. I remember. I had it on VHS.
That's great. That's even better.
Yeah. So, all right. So I'm watching Power Rangers. I'm on the ground. I was passing. I was passing hella gas, dude.
Shooting hiney missiles.
Shooting hiney missiles for sure. Like a lot.
Breaking ass.
Like a lot. And my grandma was like, Noah, stop. And I was like, if it's in there, it's got to come out. and then...
Better out than in, I always say.
and then I started burping. Like, I just had this burp attack. I can't even describe it. And I was like burping a lot, like over and over again. And my grandma was like genuinely concerned. She goes, what are you going to do now? Puke? And I went, what? Ugh, I puked everywhere.
Did you
dude.
really?
Yeah,
Jesus
like right
Christ.
after that. It was so weird. And I was like, remember, I wasn't even like, I threw up and I wasn't even like, oh shit, I threw up. I went, how did you know that? Like, how did you know I was about to do that?
So you were sick?
No. I was fine after that. I finished watching the Rangers, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Finished watching the what?
Finished watching the Rangers, dude.
Oh, okay.
Power Rangers.
The Rangers. That's funny, dude. I'd call them the Rangers right now.
Yeah, the Rangers, dude. It's funny to shorten titles of things like Power Rangers, call them Rangers, or the Rangers.
Or Star Wars.
We call
it Wars.
I call it the Wars.
the Wars.
The Wars, yeah. And people were like, I was like, you want to watch the Wars? Like, Nom? World War I, World War II documentary? I'm like, no. It's the Star Wars. The wars that took place in the stars.
Luke
Skywalker.
Yoda,
You know him.
Attack of the Clones.
Do or do not. There's no try.
Wow.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Sounds like
I do a lot of
Frank Welker. Is that his name? Does Yoda?
You don't know the name.
What's his name?
Frank Welker?
Yeah. Is that a real person? Did I just make that up?
I think that's probably a person somewhere. It's not the guy who just was a Yoda. You got the first name right. His last name is 2 letters.
YG.
Frank Oz.
T.I. Frank Oz.
Frank Oz.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I do a lot of Star Wars impressions.
Don't do them.
Please
Don't-
do your Chewbacca
No.
sound.
It's a lashing. Where's the
I love it, but at the same time, it makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't know why. I remember the first time. I was very proud of that because I was working on that for a long time, and I went, Soph, listen to this, and I went, and she was like, don't ever do that again, and I was like, oh.
She got fucking pissed too.
Dude, she was like, I can't. When I do it, she has to cover her ears. I don't know what it is.
It makes me cringe.
Does it
Why?
gives you chills or something?
I don't know.
Okay. This is not the Wars podcast.
Yeah,
This is
okay.
Outlawed Podcast. I have
Which is basically the worst podcast, but
basically. I mean, it's an everything podcast.
yeah.
I was gonna talk about another gross out story.
Hit me with it.
When I was little, I used to love baths. Baths were my forte, dude. Baths.
Like filling a tub with water.
Yeah, taking a
Okay.
bath.
Okay.
Bubble bath. It's my forte.
Bubble bath.
That was my brand, basically.
sure.
That was
That
a bath
was your
boy. I was a bubble boy.
You were in the bath.
I was a
That's
bubble
me.
boy for
That's me
sure.
to this day.
I was a bubble boy for sure.
I still like baths.
And I have this problem where just random poop, right?
Oh God.
So my dad is sitting there just
Here we go.
watching me. Huh?
Here we go.
My dad was just watching me. He's like, just chilling. He's like, you playing in the bathtub? And I went, yeah. Looked up at him and I went, oh boy. I didn't say that, but I gave him the oh boy eyes. I basically gave birth into the bath. And I was like in it. I was smushing around in it. And dude, it was hot water. So it basically turned the room. It was like steamy in there. Turned the bathroom into a poop sauna, basically. And I was picking it up with my hands, and I'm like, and my
Pick it
dad,
up with your hand.
dude. Well, I don't know. I was freaking out. My dad says I said one word. I looked at him with poop in my hands, and I went, "Why?" I went, "Why?"
Why?
And He fought, and my mom came in there to see what was going on because my dad was like laughing, but all at the same time freaking out. My mom comes in there. They look at each other. My dad, he Bautista bombs my mom into the floor. Runs out, dude. My mom had to clean it up.
He Batista bombed your mom,
dude. He grabbed her and threw her into the not the bath, but threw into the wall, and then he just sprinted out. Full sprint out. He told me that. He goes, I did a full sprint out of there, man. He goes, Jesus. I thought I'd get my knee cleaned up after that, dude. I thought I was running back in high school again. I've sprinted out of there so damn fast. I wasn't gonna clean that shit up.
Oh my god.
It was everywhere.
It was awful.
It was all over you. It was all over your hands, all over the walls. Because I was like robbing my hands all over the wall, like trying to get out, dude. Shit everywhere. We moved out though. A nice family lives there now.
It's a wonderful story, Gary.
Thank you.
Gary. My poop. The
ghost
of my poop like lingers.
The Harrelson boys are interesting. You have a little brother.
Them Harrelson
really
boys.
are.
Yeah, dude.
You have a little brother at the moment.
I love Bowden.
Bo,
Do you really?
Bowden Harrelson. Bo
Yes.
Harrelson.
You love him.
He's great.
You love him.
Yeah.
You're in love with him.
Okay, obviously not.
No, I mean,
Let's not get weird.
No, not in love with him, but like in love with you. You're in love with the little guy.
He's great.
Like, I'm in
He's
love
the
with Garrett.
cutest little kid.
I'm in love with you, Garrett, everyone. You know, it doesn't mean it doesn't
Thank
have
you.
to be a relationship thing.
Thanks, Noah. Wow, I'm so flattered.
Like, I'll do the podcast.
Shut up, dude. Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Anyway, the Harrelson boys are interesting.
Yeah, he's a weird kid.
He's a weird,
but
weird
I love him. We were at Gringo's another time a few months ago. My stepmom was talking to me, and with a glass full of water, ice water, walks up to her, looks at her cup, sticks his entire arm down the cup, sits it there for 3 seconds, pulls it out, and goes, "Not even cold," and walks away. And my stepmom looked at me and Noah and went, or I don't think you were there.
I wasn't there.
Looked at me and went, "He does that all the time." Just sticks his whole ass arm into your cup of water or drink, and she goes, "Yes, he does it to my wine all the time. I have to like wash off his arm."
Not even cold.
That's pretty hard.
That is very hard. If you walk up, how old is he? 4? 4. You're just like, yeah, fuck that. It's not even cold, dude. Give me a challenge.
4-year-olds are hard because
give me a
they're
challenge.
they're so bliss with ignorance and so naive. Yeah. They're just automatically just like because they don't know about certain things, so they'll just do stuff without thinking about it, and it's like, dude, that's hard.
He goes up to a pan of boiling hot water. He's like, not even hot.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to think about the consequences, he'll do it. But I mean, of course, it would burn him. But he'd go. I'm like, you really walked up to that pot of boiling ass water and you stuck your hand in it. Yeah. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm not even mad.
I wouldn't do that. That's a step. What separates me? That's the difference between you and I, kid.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do that. You
that.
would, dude. You do not care.
Does not. But you know, that's the thing. It's just being a child. Nothing affects you when you're a child.
A lot of things affected me when I was a child. I don't talk about.
Like what, dude?
I mean, a lot of things, dude. Like
sad stuff. Like you were a sad kid.
I mean, no, but like. I did things I shouldn't have done.
Like what?
The lizards.
When
I had a problem.
Self the vegan doesn't like this story, but go ahead.
Sorry, but I mean, I kept throwing lizards in my AC box in the fan, and they explode. I just do that all the time. That didn't affect me.
That's the thing. I mean,
it affected things around me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think all kids gotta do something. Like, I used to pick up crickets and pull them like apart.
No, I used to do stuff like that with like bugs.
Yeah.
Dude, you kill bugs. That's what you do when you're a kid.
Curiosity.
You do. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. When I was working at Biggie, when I was doing the crane company,
like like 6 months ago.
No, I mean it was. I quit in November, so it was like 3 months ago. Oh. I'd see an ant pile. If I was by myself, I'm destroying that ant pile, dude. I'm destroying that ant pile.
Oh, Lord.
You're going to get ants in your boots.
I mean, I would stick something in it.
Ants
I'd find like a stick or an axe. Or You'd
axe them.
You'd axe the ants.
By any means necessary. By any means necessary. I would destroy their ant pile. And I would put poison. I would put poison all over their ant pile. And then I'd call it a day.
You're ruthless.
And then I'd put in my notes.
Oh my God.
This is what I did today, boss. I killed this ant pile. And I really went in at it. And they're like, good job, dude.
Oh my God, you're an animal.
I mean,
you're like an animal.
I can't resist. I love destroying ant piles.
You're like an animal, man. So
I mean, we are animals.
we are all animals. Soph,
Yes.
you're an animal.
I am an animal.
Would you eat
Whoa.
yourself?
You're trapped.
I wouldn't.
Here's the thing. You're trapped on a desert island.
Oh boy,
Oh God.
I'm kind of putting her on the spot here.
I hate these.
You're running. You
Games.
can't find any food. Because let's be honest, Soph. If you were on a desert island, you're not hunting anything. You're not killing an animal. I mean, just be honest. I mean, you
Eat coconuts.
This is not what
like
you do.
Tom Hanks.
Exactly. Eat coconuts. No. But you had to start eating your own self. Okay. What part of your body are you cutting off first?
I would die before I tried to eat myself.
Oh, okay. Not eat yourself, but someone with a gun. I have a gun. Hold up to your head. I genuinely have this dart gun. I'm holding up to her head. I have this gun, and I'm holding up to your head. It's a real gun. Pretend it's a real gun. It's not orange. It's black. In this.
We get the point.
Okay.
We have a Nerf gun. If anyone is confused.
Yeah. No, we
You
have.
have. I'm gonna kill you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna terminate you, or eliminate you from life, if you don't cut off a part of your body. What part are you cutting off? You don't have
She
to eat
said
it.
she wouldn't. You would just take death? No.
Just cut it.
Just
cut
cut
it off.
Cut off any-
I would cut my finger off. I guess.
What finger?
What finger?
I don't know. Like
Pinky?
my pinky.
Yeah. Pinky.
You know, a pinky is 50% of your hand strength.
Really
Yeah.
Yeah.
interesting.
I wouldn't cut off.
I'd
Pinky.
probably
What
go with
finger
my.
would you cut off?
I'd
Your
probably go
thumb?
with my ring finger.
Hmm.
Because what do you use a ring finger for? Not much, you know. And you still have the
Rings.
pinky down
Rings.
here. Exactly. Which ain't nobody putting a ring on my finger, or I'm not putting a ring on nobody's finger. I'm never getting married. Matrimony's stupid. So I don't
Well,
even.
you might change your mind one day. I might.
Nah, probably not. Dude, cutting off your finger would hurt.
I'd probably cut off one of my toes.
Yeah, dude, toes would be better than fingers because they're smaller. I'd cut off my stupid toes. So
Or
I'd
I'd
stop
cut off
getting
my
made fun
nipple.
of.
Cut off your big toe.
I'd cut off.
Dude,
my
that's
biggest-
a large thing to cut
No,
off.
I wouldn't cut off my big toe. I'd cut off my toe that y'all always make fun of.
Yeah, your big ass toe.
Not
Oh.
your big toe, the big toe. Not your actual big toe, like the toe that's the biggest one out of all of them, out of the bunch.
Oh, so my ring toe.
Yeah, if that's
Yeah.
the one, I don't remember.
Actually, it might be my middle. You want to take a look?
Yeah, pull them out.
No,
Pull them out. No, pull them
I'd
out.
rather not.
Okay, well, Garrett can look at it.
Oh, those are my socks. Cool.
These are yours. They're not. All right, so probably the middle one, huh?
Yeah, that middle one is pretty large.
Yeah. So my middle.
It's crooked.
Huh?
It's crooked.
Yeah, it's crooked. All right, this is not.
It looks
this
like an L.
This is not Noah's pod.
That's dead ass. That's a right angle, my boy.
Maybe one day, if we start like a Patreon, I'll send y'all pictures of my feet. So y'all can
$10
see
a month, you get feet pics from Noah.
them. Ew.
I'm
Ew.
sure there is someone out there with a fetish for
Weird
Noah
feet?
type feet.
No, there's a fetish for everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fetish for everything. So definitely, there's a
amazing
fetish for your
How many fetishes
your
there
ankle.
are?
There's a fetish for your geometrical toes, dude.
My, my weirdly shaped toes.
Yeah, they're all angles.
You know, I think that's such a great idea. You know, I would totally send people my feet pictures to get money.
Dude, Soph, you could make a killing.
Isn't your mom gonna listen to this?
No, I've told her about this.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's
Cynthia.
fine with it. She's
Cynthia.
down with it.
I mean, I don't know how I would start this business. If anyone is listening and wants feet pictures, it's going to cost you like $20.
I mean, you don't even know what she looks like, but just go look at her Instagram, and then you can figure that out. But
You can kind of just like judge. I mean,
it's
like
not even
I
about
think
what
her
I
feet
look like.
would
It's
look
the
like
feet.
this.
It's the feet they want.
well, I feel like most times it has to be like can't be an ugly person to see their feet. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if they have good feet, then it's good feet.
Good feet. That's all.
But I
it's
feel
about.
like it's
the
more.
foot
It's not
fetish.
just. I don't think it's
The
only
foot
about the feet.
fetish.
I think the feet have to be on an attractive human.
Yeah, but they don't know if it's just a picture of the feet. They don't know if it's an attractive.
But
human.
I think
They don't
that's
know.
what
part
it's
of it. I
about.
think that part of it for I would not know. I don't have a foot fetish, but the people that do, I imagine, it's like they like the feet on hot humans that they find attractive. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
I didn't really know what to say. I'm like, no, you're wrong.
Anyways, Cynthia, if you're listening, Sophia's
Oh,
mom,
wow.
I think that this might be a good business opportunity for your daughter.
Yes.
It's definitely,
Hi, Mom.
definitely.
Dude, she could make a
it will definitely pay for
amount
books.
of money.
It'll pay for the books.
And you can send the
Right?
same one to all your customers He's
Well,
like,
once I get involved in something, you know how I like to go all
Right.
out.
so it's like, well, and also they might have requests.
Mm-hmm.
You pay $5 extra, you put them in like sand or something like that. You know what I mean?
Sand.
Dude, I bet you that's so much.
Mash a banana with my foot.
What?
I think you've been looking into this a little more.
No, like, I'm
Pardon?
serious about this. It's amazing.
It's like crush porn. You know what that is?
Explain what that is, dude.
What? I'm sorry.
You
I
know
don't
what that is.
I know what that is. We have to explain to her
Oh,
what it
wait,
is.
yeah, she doesn't know what that is. Crush
No,
porn.
I don't know if she won't know.
And it's not. I'm
I'll
not
just tell her.
gonna tell like the weirdest stuff. But crush porn is basically like porn where like girls wear like high heels and crush things their high heels.
That's it.
Huh?
That's it.
Well, but crush porn is mostly weird. Like it's like either girls step on guys' genitalia
Or it
Or
can get
animals.
even worse.
My
Yeah.
God.
or animals and they kill little
What?
animals. Yeah.
Yeah. If you go on the
If you go on the deep
if you
web.
go on the dark web,
The dark web.
We watch
Yeah.
too many YouTube
Wow,
videos. about
we
the
should
dark
really do an entire podcast about the dark web because I
actually,
find that
I'm down. We should-
extremely
dude, yeah, dude,
interesting.
the
we
dark
should-
web
dude,
is-
I'm down.
We had a big convo about the
Yeah.
dark web in Colorado, and it was very creepy and interesting.
web. Yeah.
But
sure.
anyways, yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, well, I'm saying it's like you don't have to kill like little animals, but you can crush bananas or someone's like
Yeah, I
why
can
don't-
make my
put it-
own
put 'em in,
kind
like,
of
bath water.
subgenre.
you like run a bath, and just
Wow.
take pictures of the bath.
Would you like that?
I should maybe, dude.
Wow, dude. Maybe you know some. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know that much about yourself.
Maybe I'm just into this shit. Maybe I'm like,
Maybe you
Oh,
should
yeah.
start. Maybe you should start buying feet pics.
dude. If you have any sellers out there, you can hit me up in my email. But honestly, just like a nice bath, like a bubble bath, put some bubble, dude. I should just be your manager.
Oh,
I should
okay.
just be like,
No,
"Soph, you
like
gotta do
I
this."
want to post my offer on Craigslist. Remember, we were telling Morgan about this,
Yeah.
and I actually went and looked it up on Craigslist. And it's funny because Morgan lives in Denton, in Dallas,
yeah.
and the only post that I found was a
in
post from Denton. And like honestly, I'm still convinced that it's her.
probably Morgan.
She didn't deny it. She really didn't
She
deny
said,
it.
"Don't expose me." It's actually the opposite. It's the opposite.
So it actually might be Morgan. So if you're interested in feet pics from her,
Do you
go.
think it's really her?
Dude, it could
Honestly,
be.
It's
I
funny.
seriously don't know. Like,
Dude, honestly, I
Like,
hope it
she-
is. That's
I-
funny, dude.
she didn't deny it, so I feel like it's her.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you something.
That's so smart,
Let me ask you something.
and
So-
it's the same size foot.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I like it. The
It
coincidence
said-
is
It's her foot size?
No, it said like size 6, and she's a 5, but like,
Maybe she just
It's close.
you
makes
know,
it seem bigger, you know?
yeah.
Let me ask you something. So, apparently, or clear, obviously, the competition isn't very high with feet pics,
Right.
At least on Craigslist.
at least on Craigslist.
Yeah, I don't know about other.
So,
areas.
if it's too competitive, if it gets too competitive with the feet pic selling business, I mean, what are you gonna do? You just depending on a side hustle.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would just give it a try with feet pics. I don't know.
You should take it up like you should like skydive with your feet or something.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And just do
You
like a
have to take it up a
GoPro
notch.
on my
GoPro
ankles.
on your ankle, yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be funny,
really.
actually.
I'm the type of person. Once I get involved in something, I definitely go all out. So I would definitely try different things.
You have to take it up another level.
Yeah.
Not just feet pics in the sand or crushing a banana or a cucumber with your foot. Like
Crushing a cucumber with my foot. That's impressive.
strong feet.
Can you do that with your feet, Noah?
I bet I could.
He's heavy enough.
I have size 16 feet, solid 260. I think I could crush one, dude.
Actually, no, you can't, dude.
You don't think I could crush one?
Cucumbers are firm.
You don't think I could crush a
firm
cucumber?
produce, dude.
Maybe like a squishy one that's been out for a while or something.
I could get a banana easy.
Oh, dude, I can.
Anyone can squish a banana.
Okay. Well, I bet I could do a tomato.
Yeah, I bet you can too.
Yeah,
Oh.
I bet you can. I'm not.
You know
disagreeing
what? I'd
with
like
you.
to. There's an apple in there. I kind of want to see
I
that.
don't think I could do an apple.
You might be able to.
Is there a cucumber in there?
I
There's
don't
not a
know.
cucumber in there.
I don't know. We'll figure this out, I guess. We'll talk about
It's kind of like the wheel of cheese thing,
Yeah.
You'll eat a wheel of cheese. I'll crush a cucumber with my foot.
Or we'll eat a wheel of cheese.
All right, well, that's two things we're gonna do. We're gonna have you eat a wheel of cheese and have you crush a cucumber with your foot.
For sure. Absolutely. Well,
I have one more question for
Yes.
Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to college right now.
I am.
Yeah. Your major is.
Yeah, I'm getting my associates in communications right now, and then I'm going to start getting my degree in media production.
Right. How would this feed into the feet pick business? Would you just transfer the business?
I can definitely no, but I can use my degree of media to get better at my feet picks, you know? It all goes together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am minoring in business, you know. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. If you start making a lot of money from feet picks, like so let's say not a multi-millionaire, but let's say you have a good salary, maybe let's say like $60,000. You're making $60,000 a year from feet picks. Would you go to college? Would you finish college, or would you be a full-time feet pick?
I am.
I
am 2 years away from finishing college, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish.
See, I'm not the same. If I'm making money, I would just
$60,000 from just that. But that's not even.
That'd be amazing.
That's not even like
that's
you can
have
have a job while you do it. Like if you wanted to, you could
30 minutes out of your day.
Add another job on top of that.
I know. I'm so close, and I put in so much time and money to school that I'm definitely gonna finish school. But
is college the biggest scam in America?
No, for sure. College is a big scam. But at the same time, like, I've invested so much in it that I'm going to finish. And I actually like going to school. I actually like taking classes, especially for my major. It's really interesting. So,
yeah.
I freaking hate school, dude.
I'm not enjoying my, like, history classes and my, like, you know, my basic classes that I'm required to take. But I actually am liking my mass communication.
You should do a
classes.
feet pick club. You should start a feet pick club
right?
when you get to U of H.
No, when I get to U of H, I'm actually like, I was like, maybe I should start like a crafty ass bitch club.
Start a business. We've had so many. We have
We could start a thrifting club where we just go out and thrift with people.
I'm down for that. And then we can just use all the clothes they get from Outlawed Clothing.
I wonder how much. I wonder what it takes to make a club. We have to look into that.
I don't think it's
not
probably
gonna
going to
take
Yeah,
money.
if you're interested in being a part of a club with all of us.
If you go to U of H.
Garrett.
If we start a thrifting club, you can literally just like people would bring what they thrifted and be like, "Oh, I thrifted this," and I'll thrifted this, like show and tell.
That'd be sick.
That would be awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Should really look into that.
And then we could like get everyone to get a start on Depop, and we can like train them.
Train them in the business world.
Yeah.
We'll be like, dude, we'll be bosses.
You'd be like John Taffer.
Basically, dude.
You'd be the John Taffer of Depop.
We'll be the bar rescue of Depop.
Thrift rescue.
Thrift rescue, dude. That's hard. We should start a show.
We should have a show on TLC.
Spike.
Oh.
I don't want to be on TLC, dude. Do you know the kind of shit they have on TLC?
Hoarders.
There's some bullshit.
I would watch that all the
I
time.
mean, they have hoarders, but they have like
Hoarders is a good show.
man falls in love with his car and
Oh, I did see that.
My Strange Addictions.
Those are. I love My Strange Addictions. They're very interesting.
They are. Some of them.
Yeah.
Like the girl who eats drywall. That's funny, dude.
it's comical. That
is so funny.
That's not even
or have
shocking.
you seen
That's
like
comical.
the girl who eats like couch cushion bits? Like she takes it apart. Like there's like so
There's a girl
many.
who eats her own poop.
No way.
No, I saw an episode.
I've seen one where a girl drinks her own pee.
No, there was one that she eats her used toilet paper. That's what it is. So when she wipes.
Oh, what the
Yeah, dude, it's fucked up, dude.
hell, dude?
It was like the season premiere. Like it was the big one. Like,
No, it was the big.
Yeah.
It was the big one.
It was the big. I remember they were promoting the fuck out of it because I used to watch a lot of.
Oh my god!
Hoarders. Yeah, Hoarders.
Have you seen? I used to when I was younger. I would watch a lot of Shoe Nice on YouTube. Have you ever seen his videos?
Shoe Nice.
Shoe Nice.
I've never heard of him.
He eats everything. Like he eats soap and he eats like things you should not consume.
How could this be profitable for him?
He made so much money from all the views he would get.
Oh my god!
But it's so insane. I would watch a lot of that.
Things
so
that people would watch. Well, you know,
him
it's
out.
kids and also dumb people that would love just.
It's just amazing to see how he eats that and doesn't die.
Is that how we make money? We eat soap.
I don't know if I'm sure he had another job, but he would eat he would drink like nail polish remover and like he would drink like different random stuff. It was insane.
I would give him a lashing with a bullwhip. You know, anyone who
No, he was a weird guy. Definitely.
I'd give the girl
Like,
with the
like,
toilet
did you
paper
like the
lash.
guy?
That's 100 lashings with the bullwhip. It's like 100.
No, but that's the point of the show. You're not supposed to judge them. That's what they like, unless it's bad. Which that is bad for you.
That's bad. It's
no,
bad
it's
for her.
bad. But
Real
it was
bad.
like a car crash. Like, you can't look away, you know?
Right. No, for sure.
That's a nice
But
analogy. I like that.
It's like when you see a car crash on the side of the road, like you gotta look.
Yeah.
You know, that's sad, but
It's kind
It
of like
was-
when you're in a car crash, you have to look.
I've never been in one. So. Have you?
Yeah,
Yeah, you have. Been
and I had to look at it.
Yeah, I had to look at
I
it.
was in it.
a lot. You had to go. You had to kind of. It was kind of a big part of your life. You had to look at it a lot.
Yeah. And, you know, it was like 3 years ago, so I'm gonna pass that.
Yeah, you're good. That's good. Dude.
Seriously, thank you.
Well, all right. So, Soph, thank you.
Oh, you're happy that we're ending?
No, I really enjoyed this podcast. I'm glad you asked me to be on. Thank you,
Serious?
guys.
So
This is fun.
rate your experience.
Rate it.
1 to 10. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
No, I mean, I had a 10. 10. This was fun.
Really?
10.
It's the
Yeah.
first 10 we've ever gotten.
10 out of,
Really?
It's the only
I
time
mean,
we've
the
asked anybody
only
to rate
other
it.
time you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed being on this podcast. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have an Oscars podcast soon,
Yeah.
right?
So what we're gonna do? Let me break that down real quick. So the Oscars are what day is it? February 24th,
oh
I
gosh,
believe.
I don't remember.
I think it's February 24th. We'll get the date going. We'll have another episode of the podcast before. But what we're going to do is, during the Oscars, we're all big movie fans. We're going to do a live watch party for the Oscars on YouTube. And we'll basically start like 30 minutes before the show starts and kind of break down who we think is going to win. We're going to give you our predictions, blah, blah, blah. And then we're going to watch throughout the night. And you'll have some funny commentary because there's no host for the Oscars this year. So
We're gonna be your hosts.
We will be the hosts. We'll be the hosts.
And Halloween better get nominated for
Halloween-
something,
Yeah,
dude.
Halloween won't get nominated. For
My favorite
anything.
movie of 2018, so
It's
it
not
better,
gonna
better
get
get nominated
nominated.
for something.
Not gonna get
Come
nominated.
on.
But yeah, so that's
That'll
gonna
come
happen.
up sometime soon.
Yeah, we'll have more
Um,
details on that on the next.
Thank
podcast.
you, producer Sophia, for joining us.
Yeah,
We'd love to have you on again.
you're gonna be on
sometime.
quite a bit. She'll be on quite
yeah,
a bit.
looking forward.
Like I said,
to
she's the
that.
producer, so she's usually here. So Yeah.
You'll be on quite a bit.
where can they find you on the internet?
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at SPHOU SPHOU.
Really?
That's how you
Spoo.
pronounce it. And I just started a film Instagram. I love to take film pictures,
Oh,
and you can follow me at soph.took.this. And
Say it
a
again.
lot of soph.took.this on Instagram. And I post a lot of fun 35mm pictures on there. Fun time. And on Twitter at Sophia_Primera.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's where you can find
Thank
me.
you so much for being on. You're very fun. You're very
Thanks.
It's our privilege.
it's our privilege.
I apprecie that. Seriously, thank you.
Seriously, thank you. Garrett, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. Garrett has fun. Go follow. Make a Depop. Go follow Outlawed Clothing. Go if you want some low priced, nice thrifted essentials and vintage items. Go buy some. They're
For
very
sure.
nice, very affordable.
For sure.
Go on Outlawed C, Instagram, Twitter. Go subscribe to my YouTube, Harrelson X. You can go watch the Harlem Shake from 2013.
That's
that
the
I
only
made.
video you
It's
posted.
the only video I've ever made. But the views help.
For sure.
They help. They help put food on the table. So.
No, it doesn't. You can follow me on Twitter at Outlaw Noah.
Helps getting all the oops all berries.
You gonna let me talk? You're gonna interrupt me.
Oh.
Okay. You can follow me on Twitter at Outlaw Noah. I tweet about Star Wars pretty much 98% of the time, 95% of the time. Why are you shaking your head?
Because Garrett is sticking the gun in his
Oh.
nose.
That was
Garrett is sticking the Nerf gun in his nostril.
that was a thought of that was I wasn't thinking. I was just looking up in
He
his
got
face.
upset after you snapped
Yeah,
at
after I
him.
snapped at him. All right, you can follow me on Twitter at Outlaw Noah. I tweet about Star Wars a lot, but I also tweet about other things. Follow me on Instagram at Noah the Outlaw. Garrett, please stop doing that with the gun. And you can follow Outlawed Productions on Instagram at Outlawed Productions and on Twitter at Outlawed Prods. We couldn't get the full name on Twitter, so we had to go Outlawed Prods. And you can. That's where if you want to go like to Outlawed Pods on, or if you want to go to our Twitter or Instagram, that's where you can find where like all the ways to listen. We're on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube, so we're kind of everywhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Show some support. Show some support, please.
Yeah, like
we're really trying to make you laugh.
If you're on iTunes, leave a review. 5 stars if you like it, 1 star if you don't. Roast
be honest.
us up.
Honesty is key.
Yeah, for sure. And do all that fun stuff. Thank you all so much for listening to us babble on for about an hour. Actually, like right at an hour, but really, really appreciate you guys. We love you. We appreciate you.
Love you so much. Keep being outlaws.
For sure.
Don't let the cops get you.
Oh, Lord.
That reminds me of something I'll explain next time.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great night or day.
See you next time. Whatever day it is, be good. See you next time.
Enjoy.